All right, so we're gonna finish this off with the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure. Now, I already put them together, and I just didn't want you guys to see me struggle putting this guy together. But I like it. I think it's really nice. Um, a lot of well, I can't even say a lot of reuses. Mostly on the leg. Now, we know that the Ironmonger has the same feet and knees. This part here, I wanted to say was different, but as you can see, these are the exact same legs from the Ironmonger and the. Okay, I was gonna pull his leg off, but and this guy here, I can't recall this. What is this? The Shield Destroyer. Man, I have no idea what the name of this is right now. I can't even begin to tell you. It might come to me, but anyway, yeah, man, this thing is pretty awesome. Um, I questioned myself on, wait a minute, why would, the movie Wave, why would they put Crimson Dynamo in there? And just some back history on Crimson Dynamo. There's been several people to carry that Crimson Dynamo mantle. So his origin would have came out in October of 1996. That would have been Tales of Suspense number 46. His name is Anton Vanko. Also went by Ivan Vanko, which was his alias, made by several different people. I think the original was Stan Lee, amongst others. But yeah, he was sent by the government to sabotage Stark Industries after he got defeated by Stark. He went and worked for Tony Stark, and then they became friends. And ultimately, the KGB tried to get him back, and that's when they sent Black Widow in to get him and return him. So I kind of see that tie-in. In the movies, in Iron Man, this guy was not portrayed as the Crimson Dynamo. He was Whiplash's father. So they never got to introduce him as the Crimson Dynamo, and that's kind of a shame. But I think that could change at some point. Maybe something happened. I don't know if they'll even ever use this guy in the films. But in the comic books, it was a totally different story. So this is a much appreciated figure. However, with the comic books and the movies, it's kind of all twisted up and inside out and on its head right now. So, they got to make the movies for the masses to appeal to, everybody and not just us diehard comic book fans. But here we have an older Crimson Dynamo. They kind of look cool together. And this one has this, wonky firing gun thingy here. Works for the most part, but putting it on is not easy. But yeah, this is a pretty decent figure, except for these hips here. Hopefully, they'll give us the one that resembles more of the Iron Man 2020. That would be a good looking Crimson Dynamo, but you never know. That's gonna be hit or miss. But yeah, the build a figure. You can remove these if you don't like them, but then you're gonna have this issue here. He also has a back piece that just plugs right in. So yeah, I want to say that came with either. I want to say it was Black Widow or the wow, what was the other name? Oh, Yelena Belova. So yeah, I think it was that figure. Anyway, um, yeah, what else is there to talk about? I mean, decent wave overall. Um, let's actually show off a couple things with this wave. Give me a second. All right, so here we have Taskmaster with Spy Master. And as I stated before, he was trained by Taskmaster. And that's kind of why I feel like, we need some of these lower level villains. I mean, just to, build, villain squads as much as we'd like. Teams like X-Men, X-Force, Avengers, they need somebody to fight. And, it depends on the story you want your shelves to tell. And we need villains because they can't just be standing there ready for nothing. And, no villains on your shelf. So I think it's awesome. We got the Udon Taskmaster. Gonna pop his head off. Um, yeah, let me get this on. All right, there it is. Which is a cool look. And I initially thought that the swords were the same. As we know, this is the same sword that came with the Iron Man. Was it Infamous? No, not Infamous Iron Man. It was a different Iron Man. Wow. Anyway, they look very similar, but they are not the same. Let's get this out. Apologize for that. So, yeah, there we go. So, definitely different. So, trying to give you guys a better look at that. But yeah, not the same. We've seen this sword, but this is the first time we've seen this one. All right. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Yeah. I guess that's going to do it. If you guys have any questions or have any requests on this wave, I know someone asked me, wow, I should have wrote your name down. Now I can't remember. To do all the Black Widow figures together. And unfortunately, at this time, I've yet to pick up the Walmart exclusive gray suit, the white suit, Target exclusive. As I stated, that's going to be coming out the 29th. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my hands on that one. And also the deluxe white suit. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But as always, please like. Would love if you guys subscribe and take care.